Today's October 27th. We had our first kind of sort of frost. Got the rooftops of like the shed and the houses, but the grass was spared. Things are slowing down. So let's take a look and see how the Bluemuda's doing. All we're gonna see here pretty soon is just the KBG. So let's get an overall picture of how things are doing today. Here we are now starting in the shade. It's a little chilly, but this is near the trampoline. Notice the color difference right here between the KBG and the Bermuda. Bermuda is a very pale green right now due to the cold. KBG is a nice vibrant green. Out of the shade now and into the full-on sun. This area is looking pretty spectacular. Pool area could be doing better. You would know what's wrong with it if you watched when the Turf Pro visited my lawn. Tell you exactly what's wrong with it. You just gotta find the little spot, and I'm not telling where it is. Fire pit area is looking decent as well, and both areas are full of weeds. We're gonna figure out how to tackle that in the spring when we go ahead and get this converted to Bluemuda. It's all KBG right now. The Tiff Grand over here is doing phenomenal. It's slowly encroaching this way here into the Yukon Bermuda. Gonna have to figure out a way to get it to take over the whole lawn. It's not looking too terribly bad. Scalp mark from the rotary mower. Now into the main lawn area, I guess I would call it that. Looking, again, it's looking pretty good. Lots and lots of KBG, but there's still a ton of Bermuda that was very thick. I'm not seeing a whole lot of KBG poking through. It is concerning me just a little bit. It'd be easy for me to overcome this by dropping just tons of seed, but that is not a good thing to do. You don't want to go over recommended seeding rates. We have another scalp spot over here from the rotary mow. It's in the shade, kind of hard to see. And then the trouble area though, again, from this tree here, just causes problems. That is all along this section here. Lots of roots. There's really hard to see on camera because there are very fine undulations in the surface. Make for a challenging putt, but it is a difficult mow that close together, and the roots are near the surface, and they are just sucking all the available water from the grass. The original, I guess, change area though, right here. This spot, this is where I pulled out the couple of azaleas, and you can notice right here with my foot. If you want to see more of that, you just have to get creative on where you search. But from where my tips of my little toes are, all the way up, almost, we're looking at 2/3, possibly 3/4 in most spots. Not doing as well over in that corner. That's all Bermuda, doing its thing over the summer. Nothing fancy added to it, just following what minimal fertilizing I've been doing this year. And overall, like Ryan said, not bad at all. There we have it for this one. A quick Bluemuda update here in the back lawn, seeing how everything's going. Gave you a little bit more of a look at the pool area and the fire pit area. And we're gonna be doing a lot of work on that come springtime. There's gonna be a lot of sand in it, killing the weeds, possibly killing out the entirety of the KBG in both those areas for a better chance at sprigging in Bermuda. We're going to be sprigging it. I'm not gonna be seeding it because, as you know, I don't believe in overseeding Bermuda with Bermuda. Even if you have a complete bare spot in your lawn, it's granted more work, but it's better to get what you can, either plugs or sprigs from what you have, and put it out there than throwing away money on seed that you don't need to spend that money to begin with, and that gives you a uniform appearance across your lawn. Also going to be doing something over with those tree roots. Got to deal with that. That will be an even bigger issue next year as that tree matures yet again. It grows quite a bit. When it was planted, you couldn't even see it over my fence, and that wasn't that long ago. We also have to deal with that right there. the hill. That's where my garden was. It will not be a vegetable garden again. So we're going to be turning that into something special, something to bring together 2 communities, possibly 3 communities if you consider the lawn care community 2 separate communities now. I'm leaning towards that with the lawn care community. But all that behind the shed, we're going to be doing something awesome, something that's not been done, and we're going to talk about it actually really soon, the very next video, because I have to make a plea, a call for help, and that's when I'm going to unveil what's happening there. And it is also happening, boom, right there along the fence and in the corner near the gate, and possibly every other area of the lawn, and possibly every other space on my property that's not the lawn. It's going to be revitalized, budget permitting and also time permitting, because time always seems to be just escaping me. So with that, Mike, reellowdad, thanks for following along on this lovely Bluemuda experiment, learning with me as I grow and expand my knowledge, and we will see you again soon.